to do it as a homework. I hope the board is visible clearly. All the examples written on the board are visible or no? Can someone reply? Yeah, I want
Yes,
to.
sir.
Yeah, you just take down these examples. You need to do all these examples as a homework, and then we'll proceed further. Quickly, you take down all these 6 examples. Clearly visible, no? All numbers. Is it visible? The first example there is F equal to sigma m 5, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15 plus sigma d 0, 1, 2, 3. The second example is F equal to sigma m 6, 7, 9, 10, 13 plus sigma d 1, 4, 5, 11, 15. Third one is F equal to again summation m 0, 1, 2, 5, 8, 15 plus summation don't case 6, 7, 10. Then the fourth example is F equal to sigma m 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11, 15 bracket complete plus summation d 3, 7, 30. Then fifth example is a typical example wherein there is single mean term, that is sigma m 7, and there are 5 don't cares, that is 10, 11, 12, 14 and 15. F equal to sigma m 7 plus sigma d 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. And the last sixth example is F equal to sigma m 0, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 14. I hope all of you have taken these examples. I hope all of you have taken down these examples. Yes.
So can you tell first one?
First one
Sigma
is
m.
not visible.
Yes, sir.
It is 5, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15. Clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Plus sigma d 0, 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Rest all clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
If you are using mobile, you can just zoom your screen. You will get it clearly. See now, is it visible properly? Okay. Shall we move ahead? All of you have taken down these examples or no? Put yes or no in the chat box. Okay, I can see there are many yes. Right. These all are simple examples. Most of the examples are of how many variables? In fact, all the examples here are of how many variables? Yes, can anybody tell me?
Three variables.
How many?
Three.
How many variable examples are these?
Four variables.
Three.
Variables.
Three,
Four, sir.
Four.
three,
Four.
four, five.
Answer.
All variables are of all examples are of 4 variables only. You can see that in every example, the maximum mean term what you are getting is greater than 7 and less than 15. So when you have greater than 7 and less than 15, compulsory you have to go for 4 variables. And if you have say greater than 3 and less than 7, then you need to go for 3 variables. So here all are greater than 7 and less than 15. So you need to go for what? 4 variable K-map. Is that clear? I hope all of you have taken down. I can see so many S there. So we'll proceed further now. We'll go with the next example. Before that, just clean the board. So next example, all of you can take down. You just take down this. Write the K-map for following Boolean expression. Write the K-map for following Boolean expression and verify the answer. Write the K-map for following Boolean expression and verify the answer. So given Boolean expression is this: f of a comma b comma c equal to b plus c. Simply, this is the simple expression given to you. What is asked? You have to construct the K-map and you have to verify the answer. Normally, K-map we use for what? What for K-maps are used? Yes? I want quick answer. What for K-maps are used? Yes?
To solve Boolean expressions.
To
Solve Boolean expressions.
solve means what? To simplify given Boolean equation. To simplify Boolean equation, we use K-map. Right? But here already simplified equation is given. We can't simplify it further. B plus C is already in simplified form. But what the question asks? Can someone read the question? Yes? Read the question here. Yes, Nikhil, you can read the question.
Write the K-map for following Boolean expressions and verify the answer.
Verify the answer. And what is the expression given? F of a comma b comma c equal to b plus c. Okay, this is simplified expression given. Normally, when you want to construct a K-map, what you need? What you need when you want to construct a K-map for simplification of expression? You need the expression should be in what? Yes. The expression should be always in canonical SOP form. If the expression is in canonical SOP form, very easily we can simplify it. It could be canonical SOP or canonical POS. Right? So if you see this expression, now it is already in simplified form. Right? So it cannot be simplified further. But they asked us to construct the K-map for this. So to construct the K-map for this, what we need to do is we have to bring this equation, simplified equation, in its normal standard SOP form. And once we get the standard SOP form, we can convert it into canonical SOP, and for that we can write the K-map, and from K-map we can see whether we will get the same answer or not. That's what we have to do here. I hope it is clear. Now the question is, how we can bring this equation in standard SOP form or in terms of all the min terms. So for that, what we need to do is, how many variables are there in this expression? How many variables are there?
3.
Three variables. So every product term, what you are going to get, compulsory should have three terms or three variables. Every product term should have three variables or the three literals, either in complemented form or in uncomplemented form. Now, how to bring that? Here B is there. What is missing here? If you take this as one product term, what is missing here?
AC.
A and C is missing. Similarly, here what is missing? A and
B.
so only C is there. So here A and B is missing. So you have to bring all the input variables. So how we can do that? For that, you have to use the property. What is x plus x bar? What is the Boolean identity x plus x bar says? Yes? X plus x bar or A plus A bar or B plus B bar, it is 1.
1.
X bar is 1. That means if you multiply any term by x plus x bar, its value is not going to change. Right? So what we need to do here is B is there. So what is missing? One by one we'll go on introducing the term. B is missing. B is there. So here A is missing. So I will write it as A plus A bar. Similarly, C, here also A is missing. I will write it as A plus A bar. Is that clear? The first step what I did? Whatever term is missing, you go on introducing one by one, not both at a time. I have introduced A now. A I have brought. We will simplify it and we will check what happens. AB plus A bar B plus AC plus A bar C. Initially there were two terms. Now how many terms we got? How many terms we got? 4. AB, A bar B, AC, A bar C. Now take individually each of this term. In this, what is missing now?
C.
First term is what? AB. What is missing? Yes? C. So how do we introduce C there? So I have to write this AB into what?
C plus
C bar. Similarly, in second term also, what is missing? C. So I will write C plus C bar. Third term, what is missing? Here it is AC. So what is missing there?
B plus B bar.
So B plus B bar. Lastly, A bar C into B plus B bar. Right? So again, multiply this and check finally what you got. So this is equal to ABC plus ABC bar plus A bar BC plus A bar BC bar plus ABC plus AB bar C plus A bar BC plus A bar B bar C. One thing you should remember, when you are writing this term, write in the sequence A, B, C only. Don't change the sequence. So now you can see how many terms we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Totally 8 different terms we have got here. Right? So, and each of this product term contains all the 3 variables. A, B, C, either in complemented form or in uncomplemented form. So now from this we can write the expression in SOP form, canonical SOP form. This is normal SOP form. Now we can write canonical SOP form. So to write it in canonical SOP form, you have to represent each product term by its what you can say binary equivalent or digital equivalent. Sorry, the binary equivalent or the decimal equivalent. Now ABC means what? ABC means what? Variables are what?
1, 1, 1.
1, 1. So 1, 1, 1 is how much? Yes? All 3 are 1, 1, 1. So if you want, you can write one more step and you can write or this is 1, 1, 1 is how much?
6.
7. 1, 1, 1 is 7. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Next is 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0 is how much?
6.
1, 1, 0. 6. This is 0, 1, 1. How much?
4.
3.
0, 1, 1 is how much?
4, 4.
3.
0, 1, 1. That's what I told. Simple thing you have to remember. 8, 4, 2, 1. Right? You are writing now 0, 1, 1.
3.
2 plus 1, how much? 3. So is it clear? It is not 4, it is 3. Next is 0, 1, 0.
2.
0, 1, 0 is how much?
2.
2. Next, 1, 1, 1 again. You have to write 1, 1, 1. 4 plus 2, 6 plus 1, 7. Next, 1, 0, 1. 1, 0, 1. So 4 plus 1 is how much?
5.
5. Next is 0, 1, 1 is again 3. And then 0, 0, 1 is what? 1. So this can be written, whatever the expression we have, now I can write it in sigma m form. You write it in the increasing order. What is the first term we have? 1, then 2. There are 2 3s. You should write it as 1. Because you know that A plus A is A, not 2A in digital electronics. 3 is there 2 times, but here you should write it as only once. Then 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is there, then 5, 6, 7 2 times is there. So you should write 1. So distinct mean terms, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Totally 8 product terms are there, but 2 are repeated. Which 2 are repeated? 7 and 3. 7 and 3 are repeated. So for the given equation f of a comma b comma c equal to b plus c, we got the canonical expression as 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It is like we have done the reverse process of K-map. Normally K-map we start from this and we'll arrive at this. But now we have a simplified form, and from that simplified form we have got the canonical SOP equation. I hope this process is clear. Any doubts here? Anybody has not understood anything? You can ask me. All of you understood this process? This is an important example, in fact. Is that clear?
Yes,
Sana, any doubt? Sana, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sahil?
Yes, sir, clear.
Clear. Why you are leaving the meeting in between so many times?
So net problem, sir. Connectivity problem.
Sima, understood? Sima, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But the problem doesn't end there. What they ask? For the given Boolean equation, write the K-map and verify the answer. Now easily we can write the K-map for this. My question is, till this point, all of you understood? Is this clear? How to get a canonical SOP expression from the simplified form? They have given B plus C, and from this B plus C, we have got the canonical expression as this. I hope all of you have taken down this. Yes?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So next step is what? I have got the expression, canonical SOP expression. What I need to do next? Yes? Next, I have to construct what? K-map for this. So, how many variable K-map I need to construct? 3 variable K-map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So the 3 variables are what here? A, B, C. So this is A bar, A, B bar, C bar, B bar, C, B, C, B, C bar. Then 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What are the min terms we are having? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And these two are 0. Fine. Now we should do the grouping here. These two are 0 and 6 ones are there. We have to do the grouping. How we should do the grouping now? Can I combine all 6 into one group? Can I combine all 6 into one group?
No, sir.
It is not possible. Whenever you form a group, it should be multiples of powers of 2. You can have a group of 2 to the power 0, that is equal to 1, 2 to the power 2, or 2 to the power 3 or 2 to the power 4. You can't have the group of other adjacent ones. Even if all 6 are adjacent ones, we can't form a group of all the 6 in one, right? So what we need to do here is, we can form now, what we can do here, we can form one pair, chord like this, and we can form another chord like this. 2 chords I can form instead of forming one group of 6. Now can you tell me what will be the answer for this? You are going to get F equal to, right? What is this group represents? Here all are covered. What is common between these 2 columns? What is common here?
C.
C plus. For this group, this will go. What is common here?
B.
B. So what answer we got? F equal to C plus B or B plus C. It is one and the same. So again we got what? What we got? We got the same answer. We started with this, we arrive at this, then we have simplified using K-map and we have got the answer, and that's what they ask in the question. Construct the K-map for the given Boolean equation and verify the answer. So this is how we can verify the answer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Any doubts in such examples? Is it clear? Okay, good. Right. So shall we move ahead then? We'll go to the next example then. Or a similar one. I will give it as a homework. You can just try this. Or before that, I'll do one more simple example. Then I'll give you one homework. Okay? Is it fine? Chalo, take the next example then. Simplify. Simplify. All of you taking it down now, whatever is written on the board. If you have any doubts, you should stop me and you should ask. Okay, take this now. Simplify. Simplify. Shall I clean the board? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. We'll take one more important example. Simplify f of a comma b comma c comma d equal to sigma m. Simplify f of a comma b comma c comma d equal to sigma m 1357 1357 8 10 12 14. Simplify f equal to sigma m 1357 8 10 12 14 using K-map. Simplify f equal to this using K-map and realize the logic circuit using only NAND gates. And realize the logic circuit using only NAND gates. Realize the logic circuit using only NAND gates. Okay. So quickly, all of you simplify this expression using K-map. Right? How many variable K-map you have to write again? Right, 4 variable K-map. Get the simplified equation. Then we'll see how to realize that equation using a NAND gates. Anybody got the answer? 15. Right. So 4 variable K-map I have drawn. Now I have to enter the minterms, whatever the minterms given here. What are the minterms given? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. So right, 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, and 14. The rest all are 0. Fine. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah. Quickly tell me how I should form the group here. Yes, Soundarya? What groups I should form here?
Yes, sir.
How I should form the groups here? Can you tell me?
So 1357 as chord.
1, 3, 5, 7, 1 chord. Very good. I did that.
And,
Next.
And 12, 8, 14, 10 chord.
12, 8,
By
14,
folding.
10 chord. Because if you fold it, when you
Yes.
fold it, you will get a chord like this. So that chord should be shown like this. So with this, we have covered what? All the 8 ones which are present here. Right. So how many product terms we are going to get in the equation then? F equal to, there are 2 groups, means 2 equations, 2 product terms you are going to get. What are those 2 product terms? Yes, Aditi, can you tell me? What is the product term corresponding to this group?
A bar D.
Yes, for this group, Aditi, I am asking you, what is the product term corresponding to this?
A bar D plus
A bar
A bar
D.
D
A
plus
bar D plus
A D bar
option is what? A, and between
D
these
bar.
two is what? A
D
what?
bar.
D bar. So that is how we can simplify it. So we have simplified the Boolean equation. Right? Is the problem over there or anything else you need to do? Yes? What next we need to do, Arzu?
Yes, sir.
What we have to do next? Have understood till this point?
Yes, sir.
SOP equation was given, we have written the K-map, and from the K-map we got the answer, and the answer is A bar D plus A D bar. Fine. Now, what next? What they have asked?
To
What
realize
they have asked? Realize what?
logic circuit,
Using what?
NAND gates.
Only NAND gates. Now we should do the realization using NAND gate. So A bar D plus A D bar we need to realize it. For that, I'll tell you the simple method. You need not bother what you are doing. When you are realizing any SOP equation using NAND gate, first thing what you need to do is draw one NAND gate and write down what you want. What you want here is A bar D plus A D bar. Is that clear? A bar D plus A D bar we want. So how many product terms you want? 2. So here you show 2 inputs. What are those 2 inputs? First input you should give is complement of the first term, that is A bar D, and second input you should give complement of the second term, that is A D bar. Just blindly you have to draw one NAND gate, write down the output in SOP form, give the inputs in complemented form. And then next step what you should do, how many inputs you have shown here, draw those many NAND gates. 1, 2, give this here, this here. And then what inputs you should write here? Only in the first case you have to give the inputs in complemented form. Now you want A bar D, it's bar. So directly as it is, A bar and D you give. Here you give what? A and D bar. Right? So once you do that, you have reached here primary inputs, but here A bar is there. How do you get that A bar from A? By putting one more NAND gate like this, and here D bar is there. You put another NAND gate and write what? D. So the same D you can connect here, take this A and connect here. That completes the logic diagram of the given Boolean equation using only NAND gates. I don't know how many of you understood this. Yes, how many of you have not understood how to draw the logic diagram using NAND gates? In fact, this you already studied in your basic electronics. There should not be any difficulty in understanding this, but still, I am sure most of you have not understood this, like how we can draw what a logic circuit using only NAND gates. Yes? How many of you have not understood? If you have not understood, I will explain once again, but don't blindly accept whatever I tell. Yes? Aniket, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Very good. Next, Bhavna.
Yes, sir.
Understood how to draw
Yes,
the logic
sir.
diagram also?
Yes, sir.
If you have very little doubt, any doubt, however silly it is, you should get it clarified now only. Because I am not going to solve more number of examples because the procedure remains same. Whether you are solve one example or 100 example, almost the procedure remains same. Yes, Anusha?
Understood, sir.
Good. Nikita?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Next. Anybody who has not understood? Who is this Shiva? You understood? Shiva 01.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Sucharita?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Clear? Akanksha?
Yes, sir.
Clear? How to draw the logic diagram also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I hope like all of you have understood this. If you understood, I will move ahead with the next example. Right? So all of you can take down this next example as a homework and you should try this. Right? It is similar to the previous example which I have solved before this example. You can take down this example. Simplify the following Boolean expression using K-map. Simplify the following Boolean expression using K-map and draw the logic circuit using only NAND gates. And draw the logic circuit using only NAND gates. Draw the logic circuit using only NAND gates. Draw the logic circuit using only NAND gates. Right? You can take this equation F is equal to W bar XZ. W bar XZ. F equal to W bar XZ plus W bar YZ. W bar YZ plus X bar YZ bar. X bar YZ bar. X bar YZ bar plus WXY bar Z. WXY bar Z. WXY bar Z and D equal to WYZ. D equal to WYZ. D equal to WYZ. Yes. How do you go about this? One expression is given which is in SOP form and they ask you to simplify it using K-map, not the normal method of simplification. Using K-map, you have to simplify and then you have to draw the logic diagram using only NAND gate. So how do you proceed here? How many variables are there? How many variables this expression is having?
4.
Four variables. Yes. Right. But each term is not having 4 variables. Right. Here, how many are there?
3.
Here, how many are there? 3. So 1 is missing. Which is missing here?
Y.
Y is missing. Here also 1 is missing. What is that?
X.
X.
Here, what is missing? W is missing. Here,
All are there.
all are there. Nothing is missing. Here,
X.
X.
here also X is missing. So how do you bring those missing terms? How you can bring those missing terms? That is important. So I just tell that quickly. So F equal to W bar X Z into what I should write here? Whatever is missing, write that variable with all operation of complement of it. So what I should write? Y plus.
Y plus Y bar.
Similarly, here what I should write? W bar Y Z into X plus X bar. Then X bar Y Z bar into W plus W bar plus W X Y bar Z as it is. First I take F, then I will take D separately. And then in the last step, we'll combine both. Is that clear? Right? D for a time being, I will leave as it is. I will simplify this. Then I will write here W bar X Y Z. W X Y Z. In that order only you should write. W bar X Z Y bar is there actually. Now W bar X Z Y. I have written it as W bar X Y Z plus W bar X Y bar Z. Then W bar X Y Z plus W bar X bar Y Z. Then W X bar Y Z bar plus W bar X bar Y Z bar. And last W X Y bar Z. So we got all the terms now. Once we got all the terms, we have to represent it in binary form. How do I represent this in binary form now? W bar X Y Z. How it should be written? You can write first in binary, then write in decimal. What is this? Yes?
0 1 1 1.
7.
Yes. Very good. 0 1 1 1. This is 0 1 0 1. This is 0 1 1. 0 0 1 1. 1 0 1 0. 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 1. Right. So finally this can be written as F equal to sigma m. Before that I will write it decimal equivalent also. Right. So 0 1 1 means how much it is? 0 1 1. Again I told you have to remember
7.
this. 4 2
7.
1.
7 sir.
4 2 1. If you remember 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7.
5.
This is
5.
5. This is again
7.
7. This is
3.
2 plus 1. You just
Yes,
remember
yes.
this 8 4 2 1. Very easily you will get it. Then 1 0 1 0. 8 plus 2. How much?
9.
8 plus 2 is 9.
10. 10. 10.
8 plus 2 is 10. Then
2.
0 0 1 0. 0 0 1 0. 1 means 2. Then 1 1 0 1. 1 1 0 1. 8 plus 4. 12 plus 1.
13.
D.
So this I got as F equal to sigma m, right, in the increasing order. What is smallest? 2, 3, 5, 7 twice it is there. 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 and 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there. But here how many I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why? Here though there are 7, but I have written only 6 here. Because what? 7 is appearing
2 times.
twice. Since 7 is appearing twice, we have done this. Actually, this we have done for F, but they have given D. What is that D stands for there? What that D means? F equal to D is not a separate function. D here stands for what?
Don't care.
Don't care. So it is a part of F. We have to add that also here. So how I can do that? I will take that D now. D is equal to WYZ. What is missing there? What is missing?
Yes.
So write X plus X bar. So it is WXYZ plus WX bar YZ. So it is 1111 1011. So 1111 is nothing but 15. 10 8 plus 2 10 plus 1 11. So D is nothing but it is 11 and 15. So finally I can write this F as sigma m 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 13 plus D of what? 11, 15. Now I hope the remaining part you can do it. This is your starting point now. Instead of giving the expression, canonical SOP expression directly, they have given in some other form and we have brought it in this form. So final expression F is summation M 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 13 plus D of 11, 15. Now I hope the remaining part you can do it. For this you have to write the K-map, simplified expression what you will be getting. That expression you need to draw using what? NAND gates. In fact, I will give the answer, you can just verify F equal to XZ, sorry, F equal to XZ plus X bar Y. XZ plus X bar Y. This is what answer you should get. And then this you have to implement using what is called as NAND gates. Using NAND gates, you can implement this particular expression. I hope it is clear. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Is it fine? The remaining part you will do it. So I'll give you one more homework problem. All of you have to do it. All of you need to do this, right? Take down this sample, plot. Shall I clean the board? Yes? Shall I clean it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You can take down this example. Plot the following function on a Karnaugh map. Plot the following function on a Karnaugh map and find minimum sum of products. And find minimum sum of product. Find minimum sum of products. Do not expand to min-term form before plotting. Do not expand to min-term form before plotting. Do not expand to min-term form before plotting. The given equation is f of A, B, C, D equal to A bar, B bar, A bar, B bar plus C, D bar plus A, B, C plus A bar, B bar, A bar, B bar, C, D bar plus A, B, C, D bar. Right? This is one of the important example. It is similar to the previous example, but here they have put one more condition. Right? What is the condition? They are simplify it using K-map only. But what condition they have put in? Do not expand this in the terms. That means here A, B, C and D is missing. You should not bring that missing term. You should not expand it. Without expanding, you have to simplify it. Right? So how we can do that now? As it is, directly we have to map it onto the K-map. We are not supposed to expand this. Already I have told you how to expand, and then you can put it into the K-map and get the answer. But here the condition is you are not supposed to expand this. Without expansion, directly you have to map it onto the Karnaugh map. So how we should do that? Yes? So for that, you can just all of you observe quickly how it should be done. Directly you have to draw the K-map now, without simplification or without expanding. Right? How we can do that? 1, 2. Right. So here I will write A, B, C, D, A bar, B bar, A bar, B, A, B, A, B bar, C bar, B bar, C bar, D, C, D, C, D bar. Okay. Now you need not write the cell number here. 0, 1, 2, 3, no need to write, because I don't have the expression in canonical SOP form. Right? Now see how do we represent this? Right? How it can be represented? Like how many terms we are getting? See here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 product terms are there. So there should be 5 groups. How? Which all 5 groups are there? We'll take one by one. Now you need A bar, B bar. How do you get A bar, B bar from this K-map? See, in the expression, I need to get A bar, B bar. So how do you get A bar, B bar from the K-map? If you want to get A bar, B bar from the K-map, there has to be one group. That group should give me the answer as A bar, B bar. So how do I get this answer A bar, B bar? Already you have an answer. Now you have to create a group here. It is reverse way of K-map. In K-map, what we do? We identify the groups, and for every group we write the product term. But here now what you need to do is, you have already product term. You have to draw what is the corresponding group. So how do I get A bar, B bar? So A bar, B bar is, how many variables are missing here? 2. Right? Only 2 are present. So this group should be what? Okay, I will do that before. Here 2 variables are missing. So corresponding to this term, what you should get? What you should get? You should get quad. Is that clear? 2 variables are eliminated. Who will eliminate 2 variables? Definitely quad. So I should get 1 quad. How do you get C, D bar? By which group? Another quad. Then how do you get A, B, C? How many variables are eliminated here?
1 variable.
1 variable. So how do I get A, B, C from what?
Pair.
And these are what? No variables are eliminated here. So these are what? They are what? Isolated ones. Isolated ones. So these many groups you have to form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5 groups. Out of 5 groups, 2 should be quad, 1 should be pair, and the remaining 2 are isolated ones. Because none of the variable is eliminated there. So they have to be isolated. No, surrounding 1 is present there. So quickly I will go, actually we are running out of time. So A bar, B bar, how do I get it? Yes, A bar, B bar means I should have 1 chord. Now we have to draw what is that chord. Yes? Which chord will give that A bar, B bar? I want A bar, B bar, nothing from this. So definitely it should be what? 1, 1, 1, 1, and this should be the chord. This gives me A bar, B bar. Clear? Similarly, how do you get C, D bar? C and D bar you want. It means what? C, D bar. From where you will get C, D bar? See here. C, D bar. So C, D bar chord. So I should have 1 here, 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 here. I should form another chord like this. right? C D bar we got, A bar B bar. Let's very important. A B C. I have to form a pair. A B C means what? Something to do with this. I need to have A B and then I want to have C. Means how I should form that pair now? See, I need A B. A B means I should use this particular row, right? And then I should use which two columns in that row because it is a pair, right? A, B, and I want C from this. That means I should have one here and this should be the pair. A, B, and then here common is C. Is that clear? And then A bar, B bar, C, D bar. When is that? A bar, B bar, right? And C, D bar. A bar, B bar, C, D bar means this is isolated one, already it is covered. And then A, B, C, D bar. A, B, C, D bar is also covered here. In fact, those are redundant. They are not required. And the remaining I can write it as this is how we can get what? The K-map drawn from the given expression without simplification. So here I have explained you both the methods. How you can expand the given expression and then write the K-map, and how you can write the K-map without expanding the given Boolean expression. Right? I hope all of you have understood this. With this, we are closing the today's class.